Hey guys! What's up? It's your girl Leticia Info from Vixen Tarot After Dark. This is your first time viewing me. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and the bell right next to it. That way you don't miss out on more videos from me when I do these energy updates. Also, please follow me on my Instagram, Vixen Tarot After Dark. That's where I notify you guys of these videos. If you guys are there on there more. You can also follow my personal lucrative lives. And then I extend them here on YouTube. Alright. So what I'm doing, if you haven't been following me, you go to my website, vixentarotafterdark.com. I'm giving you guys samples of what you're going to be able to get on the website. That way you know what you're purchasing at any time, 24/7, whatever you want. I just want to give you a little quick synopsis on what you're going to get. So, what I've been doing lately with all the individual signs is I have been doing, oh, where's my sheet at? I gotta get my notebook. Vixen Relationship Remix. Let me go ahead and see what signs are on right now. Okay, so we are on Virgo. All right. What do I got for my Virgo? Hey, Virgo. Virgo's been kind of handling business, but on the sneaky slide tip. Virgo, have you been naughty? Messages for my Virgo for the relationship. Jax. All right, my Virgos. Okay. So here we've got the King of Knives. With this energy, so remember, this is how you feel about relationships, period. Okay? Having the King of Knives is kind of like everything's all in your mind. You know, you have a lot of intellectual strength about relationships. You kind of like, you're really very intuitive when it comes to people's feelings, their emotions. You really know how to work people, okay, Virgo? You're not stupid, so you're able to really sort through anything that happens within a relationship and really communicate your feelings, you know, if you choose to. But a lot of times you like to be closed off. You really don't like to show too much emotion. You like to accumulate more of wealth and knowledge and kind of detach yourself from being too emotional. So that's why the King of Knives here is just really able to embrace everything that comes about, all the rules and regulations, any kind of structure. Like, you are really quick to adapt. Okay. So then we have the Two of Wands here. Okay. So when we do the Two of Wands, this is how you feel about the person. Okay, so if you're in a relationship, this is how you feel about them right now. Okay, so when I see the Two of Wands, you see how they're balancing. They've got the world on the other side, but they got their hand on the other stick. Like, look at this. Like, they're literally balancing. So how you feel about the relationship, you feel it is balanced. You feel like whether you're the one taking care of the bills, the other person's taking care of the kids, you know, and vice versa. It's like, what they don't do, you do. What you do, they don't do. Even if you guys are having a relationship where you guys don't even have sex or you're not even together, you just feel like it's just so balanced. You guys are comfortable. You know, if this is a new relationship, maybe you guys feel like you guys bounce off of each other's energy. Everything's just kind of like very copacetic. It's very even. It's give and take, 100, 100. So there's nothing really to worry about here in the beginning. Okay, so you know, you guys both have plans of actions, of course, you know. So pretty much it's like you really feel as if there's a big picture. You're very bold and fearless with anything within the relationship. Like you're not holding anything in, but you're only giving out and dishing out what that person needs to know, if you catch my drift. So you pretty much make the decision to leave the comfort of your home, because it's not always easy, but it's necessary to grow, and you have to take risks, and you do have a backup plan. So you're going to learn so much about yourself and discover the world in so many ways. When you kind of just get out and get on your own, Virgo, you always gotta kind of do this. Like you gotta get out, get the fresh air, get new vibes, get new energy. Like that's just your nature. Okay. All right. So then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So having the Wheel of Fortune here, so now we're on card number 3, how they really feel about you. But this is actually card number 10, but situation number 3. How they feel about you. Okay. When I look at the Wheel of Fortune, you see like just women swimming around, or people swimming around, I should say. So when you get this card, it's kind of like, you know, they feel like you're changing. They feel like, you know, there's new things going on with you right now. Fate kind of stepped in and been calling the shots, moving you into like a critical and new phase of your life, and they're just not really, they don't feel really too involved. They feel like you involve them, but not too much. Maybe feeling like they may be feeling like things are outside of their control right now. And they really are. They don't really have a say-so. You're kind of rolling. You're running the show right now. You're rolling with the punches here. And they're kind of do that too, but it's kind of hard when they really don't have a say-so and they don't want to complain. They're just choosing to adapt because they don't have that say-so. So everything happens for a reason. They have faith that everything's gonna work out. It's kind of like they've been holding on to this faith bomb for I don't know how long, but if they didn't have you, they would really be nothing. They'd probably be depressed and crawl in a damn hole. Contrast is not really necessary, but it's inevitable. So just because they feel outside of their control right now, the events that are happening in your life doesn't mean that they can't find some kind of hope in doing something on their own and take like a back seat. Okay, so they're going to remain active during the relationship, and they feel that trust is exactly where they need to be right now. So they just have to really trust in what you're doing, and it's kind of hard for them, but they're going to do it. So we've got the 10 of Pentacles in the flip, and this is how they feel about relationships in general. Okay. I'm getting a vibe from this card. It's kind of as if the reason why it's upside down is the fact that they really, how do you put it in like layman terms? They feel as if they didn't have you, they would be in a financial shamble. In any kind of relationship, they're a gold digger. They're looking for somebody to take care of them. They're looking for a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. If that's the type of relationship they want someone to take care of them. They don't really have to do much, but at the end of the day, they actually do have to do more work than you. But they feel like, you know, without you and without a relationship with anybody, they feel like their whole foundation would crumble. They can't take care of themselves financially, especially with like possessions, investments, and property. They would be in super danger. The money's not flowing on their own, and they kind of think of relationships as like a scapegoat. Like they, you know, being in a relationship and having somebody to take care of them is like really the way to go for them. So that's how your person feels about relationships right now. So I would just kind of do your due diligence. If this resonates with you, it's not going to resonate with everybody. I feel like this is a specific story for somebody or some people. Also, this can really signify like how they feel about the relationship. Somebody wants to get divorced. Somebody feels as if you guys are on two different wavelengths. You guys aren't vibing. There could be a dilemma. They don't know the root of it all, but they're kind of like, they're in survival mode right now. This could also be in their subconscious, okay? They really don't know the blueprint of where they want to go in the relationship, so they're a little bit confused, and they're kind of thinking of all the ways that money has brought them joy. They're not really thinking about how you brought them joy. They're thinking about the money, honey. So they need to really call on a different energy. This moment is temporary for them. They're kind of in a standstill, and they're trying to really figure out a way to just kind of really rebuild the future. Okay? All right. And then we've got 8 of Knives. Okay. So we are on card number 6. Wait, actually 5. I'm kidding. This is what you're worried about happening in the relationship. So when I look at the 8 of Knives, you see how she's all just tied up here. She's not really super interested in anything that's going on with anybody. So she's just kind of in her own energy. Like she feels, I don't know, it's like a limitation, confinement, like restriction kind of energy. So you're kind of worried about someone, you know, putting you in a box, and you don't want that. So you don't want to be refined. You want to be out there doing what you want to do. You don't want to be limited. You don't want to have any kind of restrictions. You're a grown-ass man or a woman. You don't want to be trapped in your mind thinking that there's no way out, or no way to escape. So this is kind of, you know, what you're worried about. You don't want to be tied down per se with anybody right now. So that's kind of what you're thinking. You have all the tools necessary to really break out, but there are certain things that could be holding you back, like family. Maybe you have kids. Maybe you have, you know, certain people that are limiting your thinking, whoever you're hanging around right now. You're just kind of worried about, you know, having to need somebody's permission later on. You're like, no, I don't want to take a back seat. So you're in this energy of like, you want to take back the power a little bit. Maybe you feel like you lost a little bit of power. So you're going to try and take that back. And it's right in front of you. So just kind of change your perspective and really like kind of open up so that you don't worry about that. Okay? And then next we have the 3 of Knives. I like this card. I like these drawings of these cards. They're really cool. Somebody really artsy to these. Okay, so when we get the 3 of Knives, so this kind of energy is like, so this is what you don't need to be worried about. So you don't need to be worried about this person leaving you. You don't need to be worried about this person rejecting you. You don't have to worry about this person putting you in any kind of pain, because why? They depend solely on you and your dime, okay? You don't need to even worry about that. You can kind of literally just run all over this person. Not saying that you should. That's not a good thing, but I'm just letting you know. You can pretty much do whatever you want, and they're not going to break your heart. So you don't have to worry about that. So that's a really good sign. That's why this card comes up here. And then we've got the 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups is how the relationship has been going so far. Well, even if you guys are co-parenting, I feel like if you guys are together, like, you know, but you're really not, this has been a time where you guys have been really doing a good job with co-parenting. Things have been coming together. That's why I got the 9 of Cups. If you've been in a relationship, you guys have just been getting to know one another. You guys have been getting along, you know, whether you just met, and whether you've been together for a while. Maybe you guys, it's time for a pet, or maybe you have had a pet and you guys are taking care of it. It's kind of like your child right now. So it's pretty much as if it's like whatever you guys wish, it's going to come to fruition. So you guys have been kind of working out the kinks. Everything's been going well. You guys got goals, you got projects. There's a balance between all the different areas from life, health, wealth, love. I mean, you guys have found some kind of common ground, some happy medium, and that's why you have the Nine of Cups here. So it's just a really good attitude. Gratitude is the attitude, my friend. So you guys are really indulging the sweet life at this moment. So that's a good thing during this time. And then we got the Five of Pentacles flipped over. So this is how the relationship will go in the future, okay? So we really want to take a look at this because having the Five of Pentacles flipped in the upright, in the future, it's kind of like you guys have been probably going so well. You might have a financial downfall and you're trying to figure out how to build the wealth. Or maybe you guys have added on another kid and you didn't think you're gonna be able to afford it, so it's just been a little bit extra money. Maybe somebody lost their job. You know, it just may be a little bit of a burden for a second, but you guys are gonna get over it. It's kind of like a sign that there may be a hardship along the way. I don't know, one of you guys might agree to disagree and break up. Okay, so take it how it resonates, okay? But this card represents you guys, whatever you go through and whatever you're gonna, you know, hit. We always hit those hurdles, but you're gonna be able to get over that, okay, and move forward and past that. And so that's why this card comes out. Just rest assured, what goes down must come up, okay? So, you know, if there's a challenge, if it doesn't tell you anything, is that money really isn't everything. I feel like this is all about the finances within this relationship with Virgo. It's all about mindset, okay? Release scarcity and poverty mindset and just really rebuild, whether that's in the relationship, finances, just do it one step at a time. All right, Virgo. I hope you guys actually, you know, have some thought off of that. That was really tough for me. I felt like it was just so, I got like a head rush doing that reading. Like I felt really like it's a lot of stuff going on with Virgo right now, especially with money. You guys have so many decisions to make, so many people to please, and it just feels like a lot of energy with that. It's just it's go, 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 go energy. So anyways, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and the bell right next to it. That way you don't miss out on more videos. Don't forget to follow my Instagram channels, okay? Because when I alert you about these videos, it'll be on Instagram. Follow my personal and the Vixen Tarot After Dark and Lucrative Lives. And also, go ahead and check out my website. That way you guys can get more readings back to back, whatever you want. VixenTarotAfterDark.com. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Namaste.